Little red? Pretty much. Well, we can't even use these, so I think rabbits? Who's your favorite in Lob Corp? The answer is Chesette. Mobility reduction bullets are also nice, but I'm going to take the rabbit team first. Do we attempt Hod's thing now? Oh, I'm not worried about Mountain being too fast. Yum. Go for it. This is gonna be a disaster, I can already tell. Weed suppression now? Does it look like I can do that? Blue coffee gremlin. Thank you for the 95, Dog Wolf. Now or never for mass genocide has never been so easy. Hot suppression now. Oh god. We need people down here who can fight the mountain. That's not an option at this point. Well, I mean, we have people down here that can fight the mountain, but people that have to be able to work on these. We need one more person to come down here to handle Queen of Hatred if necessary. But then we also need someone up here to deal with the parasite tree. So it's like, my head is hurting. Do you prefer it to do it now or later with more LFs in the pit? I would rather do it with fewer LFs. You've got a point. So who's gonna work on Parasite? Because Detective can handle Queen. Who's gonna work on Parasite Tree? Aphetus could work on Parasite Tree, I suppose. He needs the insight training, so that wouldn't be a horrible idea. You need justice training. I also need somebody ready to work on the bird. What is the bird like again? Insight of level 3 or higher. Oh god. This isn't good. This is very not good. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that if that happens. People are going to die today. People are going to die on any day that I attempt this, though. So, like, yeah. I'll just have to have somebody go up there and work on it. I guess Gold can go do it if necessary. He's the one with the pale resist after all. In terms of somebody that can deal with the tree, I could give, well, I can just give you better white resist and have you do it, now that I think about it. So you need white resist on your ego suit. A VAV level white resist ego suit. Wow, who would have guessed that I don't actually have that? I guess Rand's gonna do it. He could wear this. I need somebody who can take Crimson Scar and not suck with it. I could put Crimson Scar on Ran and then have nothing there with Hypocrisy. Or I could just put Crimson Scar on nothing. Who needs Crimson Scar is the other thing, because there's not a lot of people who could equip it at the moment. Aphetus is going to have Crimson Scar. both of them. And then... Chacha could use an upgrade, so I guess I'll give her Magic Bullet. She doesn't have a high enough Justice. Somebody with a high enough Justice gets Magic Bullet. Techno, sure. That works. So we have to think about this reasonably. I should swap Techno and Shadow, their locations. Okay, what suits do I have that can be equipped? I have a free Heaven, so somebody's wearing a He suit. Countess doesn't have high enough Fortitude somehow. Chacha's still wearing a Teth suit. I'm giving that to her. And then I've got 3 of these spears and also Gold Rush. I should really give Gold Rush to somebody, but I don't know who needs it. Oh, I was going to give it to Wes, that's right. Because he couldn't equip it yet. And then I've got the spears, so anybody using Regret should have Heaven instead. Who's the other person with Regret? It's Bong Bong. Oh, wait. They're not anywhere. Shadow, you gotta switch with Chacha. Because I need somebody up there who can fight Judgment Bird. Because if you think about it reasonably, these aren't melting down. The only things that are going to be melting down are the things in the problem departments. So, yeah. That's not really good, but oh well. We just need people down here who can take care of these if necessary. I can send you into Heaven, though it probably will result in your death. That's fine. Bong Bong there. And then the last spots just have to deal with the stuff we have down here. Chacha needs Justice training. I'm leaving them up here. This is probably our best layout with the current employee setup. The agent queue is very long. I'm not going to hire anyone on this day because, you know, they're just going to die. Hopefully we get lucky and we just need to deal with the noon as the last meltdown. Make sure no bird weapon. I already know. And I don't have anyone with the bird weapon. This is going to be gross. And we still have to worry about Queen of Hatred breaching. So there's only 3 departments that can have meltdowns, which is fine. You need to go... Somebody needs to go upstairs to deal with Little Red. Oh god, those stat drops are so ridiculous already. Fortitude 2. Technically, you can still work on her. This is going to be awkward at best. We need to stop Little Red from getting out for as long as possible. Or entirely, if possible. We need to do our hard works right now, because if we wait to do them, we're just going to be in trouble. Your Justice is still somehow high enough to be boosted instead of reduced. Okay, Blue. We're going to take this slowly, because we have to. Yeah, if things go really bad, we have the rabbits to fall back on. But still, I would prefer if we didn't need to. You know? I forget by how much she reduces it per meltdown as well. Okay, we need to kill exactly 3 employees every time. Which means I need them to go upstairs. I need 3 people to go up here so I can shoot them. Because that's the department that I need them to be shot. There we go. Perfect. 3 down. We also still have to keep track of the tree. Speaking of, Ran, what's your stat set? They're still all level 5. You're going to be the one dealing with the tree. Because I don't... Actually, you'd probably be fine. You're not weak to white. So, I actually did better the second time I worked on Mountain. Okay, 2 works. We're doing alright so far. But God, am I concerned. We just started? What do you mean we just started? It's going alright so far, is what I said. I don't see the problem with that. Oh God, he's gonna... Maybe I ought to just pay attention to the tree and make sure that whoever's going to it doesn't get there, because he almost panicked. I think that's what we're probably gonna have to do, is just pay attention to the tree. Like, keep track of how many works I'm doing, and then the tree. Hod's a pothead, pass it on. What the heck? Why are you being mean to Hod? What's wrong with you? Oh my God, how did you get a neutral result on that? What is wrong? Bandit's counter went down. Beautiful. Of course she's a pothead. Why are you all so mean to Hod? Like, what did she do to you? At every meltdown, I'm going to move Gold up here so he's ready to deal with the Judgment Bird if necessary, but I also need him down here. I'm so paralyzed by this, honestly. And also, we've got to sometimes deal with Little Red getting out. This is going to suck really badly, actually. This is going to be really awful. Are you kidding me? How are you doing this bad? Your temperance is at 2. Seriously. Am I gonna have to deal with Scorched Girl already? No, okay, good. Somebody do attachment work on Void. Oh my lord! Okay, at least attachment is always high on him. Still. It's a big pain in the ass. Now we make sure nobody gets treed. There you are. Stop. Okay, 2 more works until meltdown. This is gross. I hate this already. Like... Well, guess who forgot how Void Dream worked? Oops. Oh well. That means I lost Heaven, didn't I? Yeah. Oh well. 1 down, more to go. It's fine, we don't need to worry about this department. Heaven is gone, Crab Rave. The heck? 2 meltdowns. They are the Shelter and Scorched Girl. That could have been way worse. Next work tree will freak out. Why do I have so little energy already? Blue's stats are already into 4s. This is gonna get real bad once the meltdowns start getting to higher numbers. Well, no, the list of agents waiting is actually going to be shortened via HOD, because once we beat HOD, I'll be able to hire people at decent stats for much cheaper. What the fuck? Blue, how? How did you do so good there? Alright. Who's getting pulled? You. Please don't. I'd rather you didn't. Okay. He is inspired. Wouldn't HOD suppression be soft locked by Blue Star? No. It wouldn't. Nothing is soft locked by anything, believe it or not. Oh, hey, I am level 1, and I almost went into the parasite tree. This seems fine. Well, you wouldn't have had to work on it. You would have just been blessed. Which wouldn't be pleasant, but I mean, it's a thing that could have happened. Okay. That's 3 clerks. We need to try... Oh yeah, blue, go eat them. Just so they're not there anymore. We need to try not to let the mountain out if possible. Because I don't know how I'm going to deal with that if he gets out. I need to have no breaches except for mountain this entire day, essentially. Also, nobody can work Burrowing Heaven except for Wes. At the moment, in that department. Technically, they can all work Little Red, but that's not a bright idea. They don't have a lot of health. Oh my god, Wes. Why? What's wrong? Who hurt you? At a certain point, it might just be smart to get everyone upstairs and wait for all the problem abnormalities to be in here and just set the rabbits on them. Because we're going to have to do that anyways. Alright, who do we want to get the thing with? 10 health. Yeah, no, I'm not sending you in there. Where are you guys at? You have enough... you have enough to live a work on one sin. I just need to get the thing to go so I can have hope. How are you going to deal with mountain when your people attack every 3 seconds? It'll just take a while. I have enough red shields to deal with it, I believe. Forgot that Parasite Tree doesn't instantly kill you when you are captivated. Yeah. How did you still get a 10 when your stats are that bad? I mean, I'm not complaining, but how did you do it? We're going to have to deal with Green Dawn very quickly. I don't know how frequently HOD reduces your stats. I don't think it's every meltdown. I think it's every other meltdown. But it's still a pain. Oh, hi, Punishing Bird. How are you? Where's he going? Punishing Bird, what hurt? Who are you going to right now? Okay, time for Dawn. So let me look at Blue's stats, just so I remember. He's at minus 30 Fortitude. We'll see if HOD reduces stats every time or just every other time. Okay. And Blue's stat is still not... Okay, it is every other time. Good. But what's not good is us having to deal with a new now instead of later. You two are more than capable of killing that guy. Ran, you're gonna go in on your own and kill that one. Even though your stats are pretty low, you can probably just magic bullet this guy. Actually, go the other way. Go all the way around. You guys don't have the best stats. Aphatas doesn't have a lot of HP. I can probably send all 3 of you to deal with this one. That one I'm gonna need to send somebody for. Because you're not gonna be able to handle that. Just get away. Where's that sound from? Oh, that's you guys. Yeah, you guys are not in danger, so I'm not worried. Holy shit. I heard that noise and I thought Magic Bullet went off. The smart way to do this would be to breach Mountain as soon as possible, so that we don't have to deal with him later in the day. Holy punch. He punched good. Good thing I told him to wait, otherwise he'd magic bullet punishing bird, and we all know that would be a horrible idea. No! Do not shoot that one! What? What possessed him to shoot at punishing? Why are you still there? Get out of there. You guys go up there and deal with that one, because he's going to be a problem. Mountain's getting ready to breach, which means we need to breach him. Because if we try to deal with this later, we're going to be screwed. Please hurry up with those. Good job, Techno. Go home. That one's still alive somehow. Okay. No, Burb didn't get in front of Gun. He was nice. Doubt done. Call them back. Okay, so we kind of need to forcefully breach the mountain so we can kill it. So that we don't need to deal with it later, hopefully. Red noon shouldn't be a problem. As long as nothing breaches, we don't need to worry about mountain anymore for the rest of the day. Who is punishing bird attacking? Good God. He was just being rude. Wes, you're also capable of fighting the mountain. There he goes. That did not take long. There's no Okay, he's gonna get one corpse. Well, that's fine as long as he doesn't get two. That's a little closer to the door than I would like, but oh well. At least I'm confident enough to kill the mountain pretty easily. If it breaches later, we could try to send the rabbits. If it breaches later, that means little... Okay. Forgot about the tree. Oh well. Not a big deal. Okay. Well, since we can still work on the mountain, do it. There's no court for MOSB to be ballin'. Did Blue's stats go up? Red was at a -30? Did they? Oh yeah, what did he get to make his stat? Oh, I know what he got. He ate corpses. That increases his HP slightly. So, yeah, that's fine. I'll agree to that. How close are you? Okay, I can do 3 works then. Send the third guy to go work on one send. God, this is this is the most dangerous one. Easily. Oh my God. No. No. Don't do that. Oh, I got a really bad result there, actually. Maybe we should chill on working on him when he's low. This is our halfway point once we hit the noon. Which is scary because it's the halfway point, and we're going to have to deal with 2 sets of meltdowns afterwards. Unless we hit the energy requirement, then we can just probably rush meltdowns upstairs. How many meltdowns does it take to actually... How many works does it take to actually trigger a meltdown right now is a good question that I need answered. One really cool thing about this is that we'll actually be able to work Meat Lantern without it breaching, because our work speed will be so low that we'll be able to do it long enough for him to get out. Greetings, Lameth. It's going okay. I'm a little worried, but it's going okay. There it is. Everyone's stats went down again. They went down by about another 10. His fortitude is at level 1. What about, where's Ran? Ran's one of the important ones to keep in mind. He's still strong enough to do works. That's really good, actually. So we need to... Oh, thank you, Let's a Ghost, for the follow. We in Clown Town. I'm gonna play it safe. And have gold... I'm just gonna have blue go deal with it. It's weak to black, right? Yeah. Blue, you're the one that's gonna go deal with it. Because... Well, I need it to not kill a lot of employees, too. That's the other problem. Queen didn't freak out, did she? Okay, good. Plus, I'll eat a lot of the corpses on my way there. Shadow can attack, but only at a distance right now. Aphatas, it is iffy to send him after anything, but... Maybe we'll get lucky and the Crimson Noon will only kill 3 people. Well, there's 2. That didn't take long. Blue, how long is it going to take you for you to get here? Oh, he's right there. I think. No. There he is. Thank God. It killed 4, I think. Which is fine as long as the mountain doesn't breach again. Oh, for God's sake. So that's awkward, because anyone I send over there is going to die. Okay. Bullet Man. Since there's nobody in this department anyways, you go deal with that one. Where's the last one? Oh, no you don't! No you do not! Go deal with that. Okay, the one that is in control is going to breach Punishing Bird. Neither of you resist red damage, because of course you don't. Where's Blue? There he is. Blue, hopefully you can get up there and deal with that guy quick enough. Punishing Bird getting out really doesn't matter that much, but I'd still rather it not happen. This is the one that's concerning, though. That clerk, please go away. Walks toward... You fucking moron. Okay. I do not think Blue is going to get there in time. That one's going to die to Magic Bullet, though, hopefully. Yeah. He's there. Please kill it fast. Damn. Where'd it end up? There. Ran, you've got this. He's trying to breach Black Swan. Do not allow that. Kill it fast. Okay. So we're going to have 8 meltdowns. The ones that really matter are Little Red, Burrowing Heaven, Queen of Hatred, King of Greed, Mountain of Smiling Bodies, and, of course, the Black Swan. And Judgment Bird. Actually, yeah, what's your insight stat? Only level 1. His Temperance is level 3. Is that able to work on this? No. That means Gold is the only person that can work on Judgment Bird. Very cool. That's not pleasant. We're suddenly in a really dangerous position. What day is it? Day 29. Uh-oh. That could potentially be very bad. Go the other way. If that breaches, I do not want you to get exploded on right away. Yep. Uh-oh. It's that clerk. Okay. That's a problem. Because that means I need to suppress Little Red. There's no way around that at this point. Alright, let's breach Forsaken Murderer to make sure we can do this. Wes, I don't think you'll live that at this point. Ran, you're going to be the one to do it. We're in a very bad spot. Cass just wanted to have 8 meltdowns. Look, Okay, I can't do anything about it. Alright. That's gonna do a lot of damage, though. Okay, the person that's gonna distract her should have the highest red resist, which is you. This isn't an option. We have to do this. Okay. How much health are you on? You're okay. You'll live for Second Murderer's attack. Oh yeah, I've got to watch the tree, too, to make sure it doesn't freak out when she breaches. Try to stay on that side, if possible. There we go. My internet went out. That's all that happened, was my internet went out. But, I mean, we're back now. I didn't actually do anything since I noticed it went out, so the mountain is still not breached. We're still gonna breach the mountain. What's an easy way to kill clerks without using the bullet? Because I don't really have the ability to afford using the bullet at the moment. At least blue still has Justice 5, but that's not Schadenfreude, because Schadenfreude would take too much power at this stage. So maybe we wait until the meltdown gets something else to breach and have somebody. The bullet gun that kills allies needs something to breach in order to get to it, and I don't want Little Red to get out again. Little Red getting out again would be a very bad thing. Your Justice is only level 3 now, Wes. That's a little unfortunate. Punishing Bird breach? Yeah, because I want to shoot Punishing Bird. That sounds like a great idea. Mega, I am not wasting my rabbit team on killing clerks. Besides, that wouldn't even work. Meat Lantern's good at killing clerks. You also know what else Meat Lantern does? He breaches, and that lowers Little Red's counter, and I don't want that. That's what we're trying to avoid. The only reliable way I have of doing it is to do Schadenfreude, but I don't want to shoot anyone if I have the option. I guess I have to, but still, it's a frustrating thing to need to do. I don't know how close Mountain is to breaching. There's 4 on that layer. I might just bullet this layer quick and see if that works. It's going to take some energy, but I don't really have a choice right now. Oh, I should probably have gotten my people that can fight it down there to be ready. Oops. Oh well. It's fine. They'll get there eventually. Is that enough? That was not enough. Okay. If this doesn't breach him, we don't have a choice but to continue without doing it. Good. Okay. Where's Ran? He's there. Okay. Oh, why is there a clerk there? Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Not at the moment anyways. Everybody just go in. That's fine. Wes is the first one in. He gets a shield. Okay, everybody being right at the door is not exactly pleasant, but I guess I'll deal with it. Jesus. Okay, I need everybody to be free for this. Actually, this should be the last meltdown we have to do, shouldn't it? Because I'm at 4. I only need to get to 6. I don't need to complete 6. As long as I have enough energy, that'll be more than enough. So which one of these needs to be worked on now, then? Minus 69 temperance? That seems reasonable. Which one of these can we not afford to have breach? Queen of Hatred and King of Greed. You guys can all work on one of the things down here. And that's basically just going to be what you have to do. So, Detective, you've got the highest temperance. Go work on Queen of Hatred to start the meltdown off. See, what sucks here is that the tree is going to be annoying. Because I don't have anybody alive that can work on it, really. I need to save the other guy for black. Well, one of the people up here with good white resist. You are going to have to be the one that works on the tree if it melts down, probably. Which is bad, because you have, like, no prudence, but... Actually, yeah, that's a horrible idea. The only person that can work with Judgment Bird is Gold. So, Gold, go up there and sit by Judgment Bird. Because you're gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have Elf Ear and not die a gruesome death. Aphatas, that's not how this works. I wish it weren't like that, but that's not how this works. Okay, let me decide. Which one of you guys do I care the least about? To be honest, I could lose either of these. You're not weak to black. Both of you take the same amount of damage from black. But I have to send somebody in to work on Burrowing Heaven. So, like, yeah. Alright. Gold's ready. We can't wait any longer. We have to go for this. Night of Despair. Okay, the Judgment Bird didn't melt down. Oh god, all of those did, though. Hold on, somebody here's got a meat lantern thing, right? Work time. What's the work time I need to pass? Less than 40 seconds? What's the highest work result? Insight? Aper, you will take 47 seconds. That's perfect. Whew, okay, so we don't need to worry about Meat Lantern, thankfully. Burrowing Heaven didn't even melt down. I don't really want to use that, but I kind of have to. So I guess Zavka, go up there and use it quick. I'm going to have to send West to deal with the King of Greed, I think. You have to deal with that. The tree didn't even melt down. Like, you go deal with that. Blue. Somebody already has the gift, so blue. Well, actually, is anybody here? No. Blue, you go work with the Night of Despair. I'm not risking that with any of them. They don't have high enough prudence. Yeah, Wes is going to have to go deal with the Meat Lantern. Or, Meat Lantern? With King of Greed. High. They're both high and they both have the same work time. So, Temperance it is. Actually, no, you like Instinct better, technically. And then we'll send somebody into the shelter. Zavka, go to the shelter first. Anything else melting down? I don't think so. It's just the portrait. Get out. No, just Zavka. Go up there and use the portrait. Just gonna make sure that this is repression. By God, you move slow. Good lord. Okay. Oh, blue, please don't die. I can't afford to have blue die right now. Especially since it'll mean that the mountain breaches. Who's getting pulled? You. I'm gonna let you get pulled as long as possible for her actually... Dude, go up there and use the portrait. Why are you not moving? I didn't cancel it. You're not melting down, good. Everything's still taken care of. As long as they get to King of Greed in time, that should be okay. If King of Greed gets out, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, that's Rand. Actually, you know what? It's only got one light. I'm just gonna let Ran get pulled in. That is an executive decision that I am officially making. Well, it doesn't matter if you get neutral with anything, and I have a bad habit of getting neutral every single time I work with the King of Greed. Oh, please get in there fast enough. Thank you. I just hope that Parasite Tree doesn't yoink that guy out of containment while he's still working. Because I need Meat Lantern to not breach. Okay, that's good. Got a good result on King of Greed. Thank the Lord. Okay. Thank you for taking a random Clark. Knight of Despair got a good result. Okay. Now, here's the problem. We have to make enough energy to max out the bar right now. So in order to do that, we're going to have to work our strongest things that we can. So that means the mountain again. This is the tensest meltdown of all of them. Easily. At least our stats don't go down again. 21, that's a good result. If we need to, we will work the mountain again, but I don't know if we'll need it. And even so, we're getting pretty good results on the magical girls, so I'm not going to worry. No, you need 5 lights to die to the tree. Thank you very much. Don't... Once it gets to 5, all the people that have blessings turn into saplings. I'm going to have to work Little Red as well. I have to work as many Vavs as I can. I'm not going to work Parasite Tree, so... Okay, so you're at -8. I'm not going to work you anymore. I'm shaking right now, my guy. I am actually shaking. This is just the most stressful thing I've ever done. It was less stressful the first time I did it. Probably because I wasn't playing by rules that said that I was forced to not restart. Only -2, that's not bad. Okay, 2 more works and we should be at the energy quota. I still have to be careful, though. Actually, to be safe, Detective is going to work Burrowing Heaven. Now that I think about it, because he has the highest temperance of anyone right now. And we want points. 21 more to go. It's so stressful, man. Just do attachment. It's once I get to 6 and not once I complete 6, right? I mean, I don't care. I'm going to send Gold up to deal with the bird. Oh, he's already up there. I was going to say, I'm going to send Gold to deal with the bird just to be safe. And while we're here, we might as well finish working on the portrait. Because we can just send the same person in over and over again, right? Yeah, it's 1 sin farm time. Like, what else are we going to do? I mean... What the fuck, Greenie? Get out of there, Greenie. You're taking decent damage. Go, my friend. He took like 3 damage and I got worried. Oh my god. I guess I just was never good a person from the start. Hod, you scare me. I had a death like right at the beginning of the day because I forgot how Void Dream worked, but... Whew. Alright. Let's see how our stats went up. Wes's justice is maxed out, and so is his prudence. Okay. Nothing there worked the tree once and got 11 points in temperance. Okay. 111 minutes, by the way. But yeah, only 1 dead is good. We didn't have anybody die for Malkuth. Game? Game? You having trouble updating those Sephiroth protocols, huh? Pot. Okay. Alright, let's see. Everything will be peaceful while you are under the fairy's care. Now it's time for my head to burst. Good day. And tell the kid today's treat is going to be grape-flavored candy. It's his favorite. And we have a winner. And the winner is candy. I'm kind of glad, honestly. Do you believe that there is truly inexcusable behavior? Nobody is perfect. If we realize that in forgiving others, your enemy didn't deserve forgiveness, but rather that you needed peace, would things be better? Are you sure? Oh, are you sure you can really join our experiment in such an unstable situation? Michelle, let me cut to the chase. We are performing experiments that go directly against the head's ideals. If your beloved parents or your precious friends try to coax you, are you confident that you'd be able to refuse them? Do you know the smell of a game? What the heck is that comment? She wasn't able to say anything to my browbeating. Carmen broke the silence instead. Don't be too harsh on her. She's amazing to be here at such a young age. Just like everyone else, Michelle liked Carmen. That was not trickery or a show. She wasn't the manipulative sort of person who'd keep such a facade either. Hod's like 17 in this, I think. I should have made her give the answer she avoided speaking no matter what. Did Michelle receive what she wanted? I don't know. Did she accomplish her purpose by trampling on us and Carmen? I'll never know. Do I have any right to bear hatred towards her? The answer was no. I was no different from her. To be honest, I never wanted you to die in misery like that nasty tabloid article gossiped. Were you able to successfully face yourself, manager? I was able to successfully face you. You liar. When I awoke to find myself here, I thought this could be my second chance. I thought I could redeem myself and liberate myself from my mistakes. What I did can never be undone. A sunken pebble can never float in the surface again. I wanted to be a kind person. I wanted to show everyone that I might be okay here somehow. Was I truly being considerate of others? Silly me, there's no room for something like that here. I was a hypocrite. All those nice acts were for myself. I'll keep trying to be a better person, even now. It may be specious, and some people may hate me for that, but as long as my efforts can save a person's life or give a person the consolation they need, I will live on, with that pride as a stepping stone. So, manager, let's keep trying together in this interminable hell. To hope to be a better person. Are you hoping to turn back time for the things you've longed for? After all this, even if you turn back the clock, do you really think your regrets can be so easily washed away as if nothing happened? Ah, in this place, the sunlight is truly warm. Maybe I was a tree in a past life. Think of a former life as the life my soul lived before being born into the current form you see now. Isn't this just fun to think about? My next life, I would want to be a person with a beautiful voice, like the wisest person in the world. Then everyone would pay more attention to what I say. No, maybe that's too much to ask, especially with all the abilities I already have. And what about you? Who or what would you want to become? What kind of thought is that? Look at this here, a medicine extracted from the human subconsciousness. A form made from a formless concept. Isn't it fascinating? You see, this will become a seed of sorts. Since we've discovered an incurable disease, it would only be fair to discover a cure for it, don't you think? Be honest with me, man. You're not coming to these meetings with me for praise, are you? Aren't you sick and tired of this? You'll do something great tomorrow yet again, though it won't be anything all that great, and Miss Angela and the other Sephiroth will shower you with compliments. We'll have another accident in my department. A couple will fall down and die, some will go nuts, and a pile of them will get injuries they'll never recover from. Hod will try and cheer me up. Yasad will lecture me about what regulations I didn't follow. Malkuth will try to encourage me, lively as usual. Let's try harder tomorrow. Nobody will say to my face that it's my fault, but it'll be clear as day that I'm responsible for all of it, surely. My day always repeats like that. Starts with death, ends with death. Every employee here regularly receives a small dose of a certain drug. Did you know? It helps them become desensitized to everything. Just think about it. If your good old lunchmate was found dead, torn into thousands of pieces, who in the world would be able to clean up his dead body without a single drop of emotion? Could you blame them? Would you call them cowards for depending on drugs? Everyone's just trying to escape from this reality in their own ways. They might look and pretend to be okay, but nobody really is. I keep thinking about how I can off myself. I know, it's like a metaphor. Death for us is a hypothetical concept. I heard injecting substances like enkephalin into machines will slowly but surely rust them. Then maybe I could chug a whole bottle into my body. Give myself irreversible damage. Funny, I just injected myself with way more enkephalin than I usually do. Yet my mind is clearer than ever. Hell, I feel completely lucid right now. If I were to open my eyes again, maybe it'll be somewhere without you, those other Sephiroth, or that Angela. It hasn't been fun. Let's never meet again. We began our research on Cogito in earnest. The most urgent issue that prevailed at that time was the correct dosage. I tried to persuade people. I told them we have to proceed with the experiment in order to save Carmen and the others. Everyone fell silent when I asked for volunteers. Then, one man quietly raised his hand. It was Giovanni, who had kept to himself for most of his time here. Giovanni was one of the patients from Carmen's company. I heard they had known each other since childhood. There is no such thing as a noble sacrifice. The end is always miserable, no matter how justifiable a cause it may be for. My statement that this experiment could bring back Carmen must have been the strongest motivation that drove him to volunteer. An experiment to find the proper dosage of a drug is not something that can be done in just a trial or two. I never talked with him much. We had nothing in common other than our acquaintance with Carmen. Cogito emaciates the boundary of a human, and repeated experiments will leave an indelible mark. He's the son of the Team Rocket leader. No, he is the Team Rocket leader, Ran. What are you talking about? Coffee! All newly contracted employees will have their stats at level 3. Ready to hire some people? Will you inject, inject, or inject? I think inject is the best choice. Now we can actually hire a decent amount of people.